Hey, how's it going? This is Dylan with Dylan Talks Tone, and today we're going to talk about how to install compensated saddles on your tele. So at DylanTalksTone.com you can get, for a pretty reasonable price, compensated saddles to replace the straight barrels that are on most traditional tele bridges. And there's just a couple of little hints, tips, and tricks that I'm going to give you. So first of all, take the strings off your guitar and just back these screws out and remove the saddles. Alright, so now that we've got the old saddles removed from the bridge, we need to make sure that the new saddles go in the correct sequence. Before, when it was just a barrel, it didn't matter. You could flip them every which way and it wouldn't matter, but it kind of does now. Take a look at this picture and notice how they are arranged. Your low E is facing this, or your high E is facing this way, your low E is facing that way, and the most important part is that the G is facing towards the bridge. So now go ahead and just disassemble each of your saddles and put the screw through here, put the spring on here, and remember that you don't want to flip your saddles around the wrong way according to the layout in the photo, and go ahead and start assembling your saddles. But don't tighten anything down yet, just assemble them so that they're on the bridge. Alright, so now that we have it basically assembled and we have the saddles in the right direction, the next thing we got to do is do our rough setup for our intonation. Because a lot of people will say, well, I'm really going to fight with this because I'm starting from scratch and I don't know where I started. The saddles are all different, but there's a real easy way to at least set your baseline. This very sharp edge of the high E right here. Okay, see that very sharp edge of that high E? You want to measure from here to the 12th fret, the center of the 12th fret of your guitar. And you want that to be exactly half of your scale length. On a Fender scale length guitar, it's going to be 12 3/4 inches from the edge of this right here, that very peak on that saddle, to the center of the 12th fret. Double check that you have a 25.5 inch scale, and then measure from the nut to the 12th fret and you'll have 12.75 inches, and then measure from the 12th fret, center of the 12th fret, to the very tip, the ridge of that right there, and that'll be 12.75. And then you'll basically just use this screw to adjust it before you put any strings on it. And then move this saddle back a little bit from this one, and then move this saddle back a little bit from that one, just a little, and you'll at least be close. And then once you get the strings on the guitar, then you can go ahead and set your string height using these screws here, and then set your intonation on your guitar. We will leave links right up here in this video to a playlist that's gonna run you through the steps of a basic setup on a guitar, so that from this point of roughed in intonation, that measurement, then you'll be able to do the rest of the setup on your guitar with that playlist of videos. Hopefully this helps, and you will have a properly compensated saddles and a properly intonated tele style guitar. My name is Dylan, and this has been Dylan Talks Tone.